Welcome to another edition of Walton Entertainment. Today we'll have more news, information, and entertainment from your local hometown.
Where do you come alive? A stadium, lecture hall, a music hall, church potluck? This year, you have a new spot, walkgeorgia.org, a free website that provides you with all the resources needed to get your heart rate up and body out in your community. Sign up and receive individual or group fitness tracking, fitness demos by certified trainers, recipes, and a guide to resources in your Georgia County, all in one easy-to-use site. When you move more, you live more. walkgeorgia.org.
To me, the most important thing about being in the human race isn't winning. It's participating, living life to the fullest, emphasis on living. This is what makes life, life. Yet how much of life are we willing to miss out on? Untreated hearing loss affects our mobility. It increases the risk of falls by 50%. Good hearing health is essential to staying engaged and doing what we love. Hear well and stay vital. Get a hearing health check every year.
Hey, I'm Isaac over at Reboot, giving you the Reboot Tech Tip. Just want to talk a little bit about lightning and electronics. When there's a lightning storm around, we'll get lots of phone calls the next day about stuff being blown up, network's not working, I don't have internet, just all that kind of stuff. I will say, in my experience anyway, absolutely nothing stops lightning. If it wants to come in your house, it's coming in. I will say there's a couple things that lightning loves for whatever reason, but lightning loves networking equipment. It'll come in like on your line from the city of Monroe. I'm not talking about the power, but I'm talking about the cable line or the Comcast line or the Windstream line, whatever it may be. It'll come in on that, it'll run through the modem. It might blow up the modem, it might blow up the computer, it might blow up your router, all that stuff. So, you know, the safest thing to do no matter what is if there's a lightning storm, go ahead and unplug your equipment. You know, unplug the computer, unplug the router. I mean, just all your internet-based stuff, because again, I don't know why, but lightning loves networking equipment, it loves internet equipment, it loves computers. I mean, we see blown out ports on computers. It'll leave the whole computer fine, but the little networking port on the computer, it'll blow out. Stuff like that can be fixed. Obviously, replace equipment, or you know, USB devices can be installed to kind of help with stuff like that. But there's nothing that I'm aware of that will stop lightning. We've had an experience with a guy that tried to stop it, I think, with an electrician installing some stuff, but I haven't heard any success on anything. So again, the safest thing to do is just unplug your equipment so it doesn't come in on your networking lines and stuff like that. But anyway, that's it for today. Isaac giving you the Reboot Tech Tip.
Today on Feed the Goats, we're going to see if the goats like the Dunker's cookies. And we have some potato chips. And let's see what they'll do. We'll start with a couple of the cookies and see how they like them. Beth, would you like a Dunker's cookie? This is a Dunker's cookie. Would you like that? You like that, don't you? What about Heidi? Do you like it? Beth's back for more. See if I can slip one over there. Soapy. Yeah, even Soapy's eating it. Beth's eating it. Okay, now let's try some potato chips. Don't know what brand this is, but there's some potato chips that have kind of gotten stale. Well, Beth, you just want to eat them out of the box, aren't you? How about Soapy? Would you like some? Beth, come back here, you mean thing. That's right. Heidi, you give her a butt too. Yeah, you like chips, don't you? Look, you really like chips. Okay. There's Sophie, she likes chips. Heidi, you like chips too. You and Sophie, just eating them. Well, Beth's here trying to eat them out of the container. And they're my little vacuum cleaners, because what falls on the ground, they definitely just suck it up. Beth! Worry about eating and don't button. Come here, Sophie. Beth. There's a bunch of them on the ground. Sophie, while they're eating that, here, I'm going to give you some of the good stuff. Hey, come on over here. Come on over here. Come on over here. Come on. Come on, Sophie. Come over here. Sophie. Beth, quit. Here, you're Heidi. Heidi. Yeah. You like those candy bars, don't you? Okay. One more candy bar. You gonna eat it? Yeah, you like to eat it. Okay. Well, this is another time with the goats and Feed the Goats. This is Paul Mullins with Walton Entertainment.
Hello, I'm Kenny Sargent with Keep Walton Beautiful, Walton County Recycling Center. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Staying busy here at the center. We're wide open. I think I'm gonna probably have to say this until we get everything squared away. We're starting to have to turn some people around. We are accepting mattresses here now, and I think everyone probably knows that. But I did want to remind you that the mattresses do have to be in fair condition. They can't come in soaking wet and mildewed. They can't come in with holes all the way through. Just a little, hole here and there or tear in the mattress is okay, but if they're completely torn up or broken apart, if the wood is broken on the box springs, the company that takes the mattresses from us, they do not want those mattresses. So we're going to have to send you elsewhere if you come down here with those. We simply can't take them because they won't accept them. So just wanted to get that word out there, and I'll probably say that with every one of these we do until we kind of clear that up a little bit, because I know some people get a little upset when they come all the way out and there's mattresses we can't take. So again, if you have any questions about what I'm saying concerning mattresses, just feel free to give us a call here, 770-267-1421. We'd be happy to explain it to you or let you know if we think your mattress would be okay to bring out. Give us a call. We're also starting to get ready for our annual Rivers Alive event that we have every October. We don't have an exact date set just yet, but we will within the next week or so. But if you're a school group, a church group, any civic organization, or a Boy Scout, Girl Scout troop, you know, and you're interested in doing a cleanup or some volunteer work in the county, give us a call and let me get your contact information, and we'll get you all the information about Rivers Alive. We'll help you find a spot, or if you have a location that you'd like to clean, you know, we would help you make all of that possible. You know, since COVID, our numbers are down a little bit, so we would like to build it back up to where we were pre-COVID, when we were having, you know, over 300 volunteers for the event. So we are opening that back up and hoping to kind of gain back some of our old volunteers, as well as get some new ones in. Again, if you're interested in something like that, volunteering, give us a call. Again, we'd be happy to steer you in the right direction. And like I always do, you know, this time of year, I do want to remind everyone that your yard waste, you know, shrubs, tree limbs, grass clippings, those type things, they can't come out here. They need to go to one of the inert landfills in the county. Again, we'd be happy to direct you to the nearest one to you. Give us a call. Again, our number is 770-267-1421, and we'd be happy to help you out with that. Again, as I always do, if you haven't been out here to the center, come out here and see what we do. You know, let us show you around. Let us help you get started recycling. If you're not, there's less and less landfill space, you know, around the whole state every day. And, you know, the last records show that still nearly 50% of the items that make their way to the landfill are completely recyclable. So if we want to extend the life of those landfills and not have to truck our trash even further away, that's going to cost us more money to take it farther, you know, we've got to recycle. We need to do a better job. Come out, let us help you get started recycling. It's not hard to do, and if you are an avid recycler, you know, come out, give us a call. We'll talk about some things that maybe can be recycled that you aren't already recycling. Make sure you're staying on top of everything you can be doing to eliminate how much trash we're creating, because we're creating a lot of it. Again, come out and see us. Give us a call if you have any questions or concerns. We'd be happy to talk to you and help out any way we can. And until next time, take care.
Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in. As always, we'll show you some of the pets that are available for adoption here at the Walton County Animal Control Shelter. It's summertime, so that means we get in a lot of dogs, we get in a lot of cats. And unfortunately, things have kind of slowed down with rescues, so we really need help from adopters. Maybe you've got a spot in your home and you've been thinking about a new dog or a new cat. Don't forget about your local animal control shelter. You can see all of our pets at waltonpets.net. There's photos there, descriptions of all of them. Or you can come by the shelter. We're open Monday through Friday in the afternoons. Airplane. We're right by the airport, by the way. But we're open in the afternoons if you want to look from 1 to 4:30. If you put an application in, you can come for a morning appointment as well if you're busy in the afternoons. But as always, you can window shop at waltonpets.net. And now we'll show you some of the great dogs that are available here at the animal shelter.
We have a Great Dane mix. It's a female. She's about 8 months old. Her name is Titi. And as you can see, she's a ball of energy. Thank you.
This is Layla. She is a 9-month-old lab mix, and she is good with kids, dogs, and cats. And she is up to date on all her shots, and she is also spayed, so she is ready for the perfect home.
He is a lab pointer mix. He's about a year old. He is already neutered, but he would do better in a house with no children. He doesn't seem to like children.
This is Trixie. She is an 8-month-old Bloodhound mix. She was owner surrendered, so she's ready for adoption. She's been given her first puppy shot and dewormed, and she'll need a booster in about 2 weeks. But other than that, she is the perfect little playmate.
Hi, welcome to Monroe Walton Center for the Arts. Today we have our pottery and digital art show installed. It opened this week, and we've already had a ton of sales. So if you have somebody on your shopping list who loves local, beautiful, unique, handmade pottery, then this is the show for you. You can pre-shop for your Christmas list right here. It's just an amazing show. We've got 15 potters who each brought in at least 20 pieces. They had to produce 20 pieces to be in the show. I'm not good at math. I don't know how many that is. It's a bunch of pottery. Plus, they're bringing in new pieces also to refresh either something that's been here for a couple of weeks, or when things sell, they're bringing in new pieces to replace things that sell. So it's an evolving show. It's going to be here through August 22nd. And so we really invite you to come see this show. Like I said, we've got 15 potters. We're trying to introduce digital arts. It's kind of an emerging art form. It's something that a lot of younger people tend to do. This is art that is digitally created. It could be photography, digital photography that's maybe just photography, or maybe it's manipulated in some way. There are programs for iPads where you can actually draw and paint and produce beautiful art. So some of the art is produced that way. It's art. It's real art. They're just drawing with a stylus instead of a pencil or using a paintbrush. So it's very beautiful. You'll have to come in and see what we have. We have only 5 digital artists in the show, but we're hoping, like I said, to grow that, because it is something that is very interesting, new, and it's something that a lot of young people do. So come see the show. 15 potters, 5 digital artists, and I think you'll really enjoy the show. Coming up in August, we have a guild event. Our guild events are for our members who, just any of our members. We've got over 300 members now. So, and our guild events are free so far. They've all been free. This one is how to hang your artwork like a pro. So if you're an artist and either you are just trying to frame some artwork for your home, or you're entering shows or want to be in our shop, professional artist Nancy Jeanette Long will be here in August, and she'll be teaching us how to frame your art like a pro. She's been doing this for decades, so she knows a lot of tips and tools and tricks and techniques to really make your artwork shine. And one of the things that we like to point out, especially to artists who are entering our shows for the first time, is you want your artwork to shine. There are a lot of beautiful frames out there, but you don't want the frame to detract from the artwork. You want the frame to point to the artwork and not outshine it. So Nancy will be discussing all those fine points of framing your art, and that is one of the free benefits to our members is our guild events, and we hold them every month or two. We just try to schedule them when we can, depending on the interest of our members and who we have available to teach. But at least every couple of months we're holding these free events. So that's coming up in August. If you go to our website, MonroeWaltonArts.org, you'll learn about everything that we have going on here. Another new class, and this is kind of a third in a series of writing workshops. We had Carol Townsend here that did a beginning writers workshop. We had Kathy Nichols that did a workshop on podcasting. And now in August, we have another new teacher to us coming. Her name is Sarah Packer. She is a writer and a teacher at one of the local universities. And she will be teaching a class on nonfiction writing. So that would include things like personal essays, memoirs, and journaling. So she'll be teaching that class in August. So we always have something new going on, 60 to 100 classes just about every month, besides our beautiful gallery shows. And when you do come to this pottery show, don't miss, in the very front, there's some pieces from private collectors here that are members here. And we've got some quite valuable and old pieces up there. Some of the North Georgia potters, kind of family dynasty potters, the Cravens, the Hewells, and of course the Metters family. We've got pieces from all of them, plus some modern pieces as well. But Lanier Metters has been in the Smithsonian, and we have a Lanier Metters picture here. That's probably the most valuable piece here. So come and don't miss that. It's really fascinating. We have information, little tags that tells you a little bit of the history. If you don't know about North Georgia pottery, just take my word for it. The pieces that we have here are the best of the best. So don't miss that. Don't miss the show. Pick up a class list when you're here. Browse our artist market. We've got, 70 or 80 local artists in our shop. Pottery, candles, art, photography. We have it all. So come here, come see us, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Good morning, Walton County, and my name is Jody Johnson. I'm here with another recreation report. The summer is winding to an end, which means we have a few weeks left of our main season at our splash park. It's been going very well, except for the pop-up showers and the thunderstorms that we have that forces us to close it down when those come up. But look at the weather. You see it's nice. We're open Tuesday through Sunday, usually starting at around 10 o'clock. And then ending around 5 o'clock. And then we do private rentals as well. If you'd like to rent it after hours on a weekday or a weekend, you can do that as well by calling our office or going to waltoncountyga.gov or calling one of our local offices at the community centers. They'll be glad to rent that for you. And you can have a birthday party or a gathering, whatever you'd like to have. They've been fairly booked up this year. So it's a good time for all the kids to go. It's hot outside. It's a great place to go and cool off at the splash park at Ayers Park in between. It's right across from the driver's license facility. So if you haven't been out there before, it's a great place to go. We also opened up the Frisbee golf course out there at Ayers Park. The Frisbee Golf Club has gone in and donated some concrete to concrete the tee pads. The course is very challenging, my understanding, and a lot of competitive golfers or frisbee golfers are going out there and playing. I understand it's very nice and it's very open. You won't lose your frisbees if you want to go out. You can use regular frisbees if you want, but if you're a frisbee golfer, you know that you have all the different type frisbees for whatever you're throwing at or around to get to the basket. Our fall sports programs are, we finished up our registrations. We're selecting teams now, ordering uniforms, getting prepared, and our participating numbers are as high as they've been. We usually go up 2 or 3% each year, so we're up about 300 or 400 kids from last year. So we have a busy fall ahead of us, and all of that football and cheerleading and baseball and softball, soccer, cross country, all of that is going on at one time in the fall. So it's our busiest time of the year that we have of all our seasons. With that being said, our current season that we're in, our summer basketball and our summer volleyball programs are both doing well. We're probably 3/4 of the way through those seasons, and we'll be winding up here pretty soon with both of those. Our all-star baseball seasons from the spring have already finished their tournaments, and we did have several teams that won the state championships in baseball this year. Our 5- and 6-year-old team in the American division won the championship. Our National League team from West Walton as well won the state championship. Our 10-year-old team from Social Circle in the American division won the state championship. But we all together, we had 8 teams that advanced from the regional play to the state tournament. So all of our teams did very well this year in the baseball side of things. On the girls' side, they also did very well. They play in what's called the Tri-County, which is Gwinnett, Winder, and Gwinnett, Walton, and Barra counties joined together. It's a huge softball event. It's kind of scattered out through Gwinnett County each year, and some of those teams did very well as well. So we have a lot going on here at the rec department. The grass is growing extremely fast, so if you go to a park and it looks like it needs cutting, I assure you my guys are coming in within the week. We usually make it around our rounds once a week, but weather sometimes holds us up, so we apologize if some of the parks are getting a little high grass out there right now, but they will be getting to it as soon as possible as weather allows us to get in and around all the parks. So please go to our website at waltoncountyga.gov. Find a park near you, go out, utilize it. We've got a lot of new projects that are up and coming. We're still working on the plans for the Walnut Grove Park with the amphitheater and the new softball complex, new community center. All those things are being bid out right now, and it came over budget a little bit to begin with, so we're going back to the to rebid those projects to try to get them within budget. We're hoping to start those things in September now, so we're delayed a little bit from our original July start to possibly getting started in September. But we're trying to be mindful of all the taxpayer dollars that we've collected through our SPLOST and through our bonds and things like that that we've gotten. So trying to spend those wisely and get as many elements in the park as possible. We really don't want to take anything out of the park because it is a massive piece of land that was donated to the county, that just the old Corn Dogs location, that we want to make sure we get all of the elements in there that we can for the citizens of Walton County. We're trying to put some things in there that don't necessarily have in the counties or in Loganville or in Monroe or in Social Circle that we can put in that piece of property, or things that we just have outgrown, like our West Walton Athletic Complex, which is by far our largest place to have our youth programs, where we've just really expanded to as far as we can. We really need more facilities for the citizens of that end of the county. So looking forward to getting that going. Our Social Circle Park, which is our newest community center, is finished. Now we have a walking track around the pond there, so that is up and running. So our pickleball courts at Criswell Park are also in the midst of construction. We already have 4 new courts on the outside. The concrete's already been poured, waiting on it to cure, and then we'll put the pickleball court lines down. So we'll have more pickleball courts in the county. 4 more will be going indoors at Criswell Park. So we'll end up with the 4 in between that are very, very busy. We'll have 4 more at Criswell, 4 more on the inside at Criswell, and hopefully we'll have another one out at South Walton. And then we're trying to squeeze that into Walnut Grove plans as well. So pickleball is a fast growing sport, and a lot of people want to play. A lot of seniors, a lot of youth, and just regular adults that want to play that. So we need as many courts out there as we can. So have a lot going on this fall. I didn't realize I was going to have quite that much to talk about today, but we'll bring you more in a few weeks. Thank you very much. See you at a park soon. Thank you.
Good Monday morning. We're here at the hot dog stand here at Fish for Kids, and so today the kids will be receiving hot dogs and as well as other proteins such as yogurt and other cheese and of course their chips and cookies and bottle of water and juice box. And so it'll be a busy day here. We are serving the children Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right now. This helps our volunteers who give their gas money. Pretty much they all donate their gas and their vehicles on the delivery, so this keeps that down. So that's the reason why we do 2 meals on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the kids. And so we start every morning at 9:30. In the Fish for Kids building, which is located here at the fish store in Monroe on Spring Street at 424 East Spring Street. If you would like to help with that, you can go online to www.fishofwalton.org. Sign up for a day or a time that you'd like to come. Normally they get started at 9:30. By 11 o'clock they're done with almost 2,000 sack lunches. Of course, it's actually double that, so it's actually 4,000 each day. So if you would like to help us, we'd love to have you. If you would like to give, you can also go to that website, www.fishofwalton.org, and give. $70 will pay for the whole summer for a child and get them a hygiene kit. So if you would like to do that as well. This summer is more costly than any summer we've had, mainly because of the food prices, and it's also hard to find because we need lots. We don't need just a case or two. We need cases of stuff. We've had problems getting our juice boxes, and hopefully those will be coming in the end of June. Because as you know, when the summer is over and the kids go back to school, we still feed children for the weekend, the Backpack Buddies program, so that they have food in their backpacks on Friday. So busy time here, but a good time. Thankful that we can help these families. There's definitely more families in need due to the huge prices that the food is starting to cost, almost double. Sad thing is, it's not only double, but the packaging is smaller. They need to choose one or the other, not both, right? But anyway, we'd love to have you come and help. If you have a child that needs these bags, if you would please call the 770-207-4357, that's 207-HELP, and let them know that your child is not on a route, and then we'll do what we can to make sure your child gets served this summer. So thanks. And also another opportunity to help out is at the Fish for Kids golf tournament, which is June 19th. We're starting to fill that up. We always have a really good time. We're very blessed with Chick-fil-A that provides breakfast that morning, and Longhorns provides lunch. It's sponsored by Tim Stewart Funeral Home. We appreciate them and what they do, and the Stone Mountain Pecan Company. So if you'd like to participate in that, we have a lot of fun and get fed really good. So there's just a lot of opportunities to help financially, give of your service and your time, which is also priceless to us. And we're just thankful that we're able to do this for these families and help their summer to be a little bit easier on them, especially with the food. So come out and help us out. And we actually, Fridays is going to be hot dog day after this week. We were letting our great leader, Summer Hill, who pretty much leads the summer food program. She went on vacation the first week, and so we kept the hot dogs going so that it would be easier on her when she came back. We are appreciative of Summer and her whole family that helped lead this, as well as Mr. John Baumgartner, who does all of our ordering and keeps the cost down as much as he can. And he does that as a volunteer, and is just incredible. So come on out and help us serve this community. And pray for our homeless. We have a huge homeless problem. And so some of these kids will probably get served in their cars where they're living. We try to get these families out of their vehicles, but economical housing is hard to find. So continue for your prayers for Fish for Kids, and Fish Medical and Dental. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for watching. I'm Dina Huff, the Executive Director for the Partnership for Families, Children, and Youth. And I would like to come to you this morning and speak to you as telling you about our last collaborative meeting of the summer. Will be next Tuesday. That will be June the 20th on Tuesday at 8 a.m. and we will host that in Social Circle for this month, and that will be at Church at the Grove, and that's behind Blue Willow Inn, well, the former Blue Willow Inn restaurant. And we will also have that via Zoom. And if you're interested in attending that meeting, please contact me and I will send you the link for that meeting. Everyone is invited to attend those meetings, and as I said, that is the last meeting that we'll have for the summer. We do take July off because attendance drops off for the summer. As school is out, people are on vacation, but we will pick our meetings back up in August as school, summer is quick, so kids are back in school July 1. August 1st, not July 1st, but August 1st, and summer's short. So we will take July off. We'll be back in August. So we hope you'll join us for that June meeting in Social Circle. So moving on, I'd like to share how busy we are this summer. We are helping Fish out this summer with the summer feeding program for Fish for Kids. And if you are not busy this summer and you don't have much going on, I know a lot of folks are showing up at Fish, volunteering, making those summer lunches for the kids, and I think they're feeding around 2,000 kids this summer. And I know we do have a lot of folks showing up to volunteer, and they do ask that you sign up online. And those days that they're showing up to volunteer are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I have a flyer here for those days. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes on those days. And the first time is assembly of lunches is 9:30 to 10:30. And then cleanup and prep is from 10:30 until 12. It's a lot of fun, it's a great experience, and it's great teamwork. So if you've never experienced that, it's for churches, civic organizations, individuals. If you just want to get out of the house and do something for, just to give back. Myself and Tisha Finn, who works with me, we do that on Mondays, and she does camp, so she can't do that on Wednesdays, but I do it on Mondays and Wednesdays. So it just it makes you feel good to give back and meet different people and different organizations and different churches. So if you have the spare time to do that, I encourage you to do that as well. So if you want to sign up for that, just go to www.fishofwalton.org and sign up online for that. And you do have to sign up for each individual day if you would like to do that. So like I said, they do feed kids each day of the summer. So that is for that. And then we here at the partnership are doing a camp this summer, and that is July 17th through the 21st. That camp is $49, and that is July 17th through the 21st, and that will be here at the Board of Ed Annex. And if you have questions about that, you can contact myself at dina.huff@walton.k12.edu. www.ga.us. My direct line is 770-207-3175, or Tisha Finn, tisha.finn@walton.k12.ga.us, and Tisha's direct line is 770-207-3174. So she is actually the director of that program, and that is her direct line. So if you're interested in sending your 8th through 6th through 9th grader to that camp, please sign your kid up for that program. And they have a lot of interesting things going on at that camp, and that should be a fun camp to send your 6th through 9th grader to. So if you're interested in that camp, call us, and as you can tell, I don't know much about that camp, so I can point you in the direction of Tisha's phone number or email. So let us know if you're interested. And that's just a little bit about what we have going on and what we're doing for the summer. So no, we're not just sitting around doing nothing for the summer. So if you're interested in helping us out, doing anything with fish, so do get busy. So I hope you all are enjoying your summer, and we hope to see you all soon. Thank you. Here's a little bit of information about the camp. Walton Wise, this is the camp put on by the Walton Youth Project. It's Wellness, Ingenuity, Science, and Engineering. And it's July 17th through the 21st from 2 until 7 p.m. at Walton County Board of Ed Annex. And campers will prepare their own snacks and optional dinner every day. So, they need a behavior recommendation from the school, admin, or staff due to equipment used and interactive camp model. So if you're interested, please contact us. We would love to have you. Look forward to seeing you.
Hey, I'm Isaac over at Reboot. Just wanted to give you a little tech tip today. I wanted to talk about cybersecurity and hacking and stuff like that, data loss, just all that stuff that people are scared about. There's not too much to really be scared about. Typically, your general person is not going to get hacked. Usually the way it works is, some government entity will be hacked, or some large company will be hacked, somebody that may have your information. And that can be a problem, obviously. If some company gets hacked that has your social security number or credit card numbers or something like that, that can be a problem. But generally, your regular person, your regular business, even medium-sized businesses, typically are not the ones that are going to get hacked. Government places will get hacked. Large-scale businesses will get hacked, stuff like that. And I tell people, look, if you're on the internet, somebody can get to you. You can be hacked. That's just how it is today. If a hacker wants to spend enough time messing with you, eventually they're going to get in. That's the bottom line. So anybody, that's selling you, cybersecurity and will tell you up front, hey, you'll never get hacked and all that stuff, that's a lie. The smartest thing to do, if you own a company or if you have data, that you want to make sure nobody can get to or whatever, is you need to have some backups. The smartest thing is get you like an external drive that you can back up, that's on your computer, and unplug that thing every day. Just plug it in when you do your backup and then unplug it when it's done. That's a smart thing. Have you some sort of cloud backup, like Carbonite or iBackup, or there's 100 of them out there, or 1,000 of them out there. That's another smart thing to do. So if you do get hacked by some chance, you'll have that data also. Because companies, we hear about it all the time. Cybersecurity companies get hacked. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen or not. It's if a hacker finds interest in you, they're going to get in. And that's really the bottom line. So it's always smart to have your data safe. One other thing too that I'll touch on that, these companies, they'll sell like ID insurance. Like I use one called ID Shield. Again, there's 100 of them out there. I like that because your identity can be stolen easily these days because of some hacker or something like that. Credit card info, social security number, filing false tax returns under your identity, stuff like that. So I highly recommend doing one of those. Again, I use one called ID Shield. It's like $20 a month or $40 a month for my whole family. We had one of my kids had a false tax return filed on them, I think in California one time, and that's kind of why I got started on it. But if anything happens now with my identity or any of my kids' identity, they take care of it. Like I don't have to worry about it. They pay for stuff, all that, for like $40 a month. So if you want to keep yourself safe, I think that's a good way to do it. And then always back up your data and be smart about what you do online, where you go online. If you're doing online banking, make sure you have complicated passwords. Make sure you change those passwords. Just be smart about your stuff. Don't get on public Wi-Fi is another big one. That's it for today. Isaac giving you the Reboot Tech Tip.
Hello, my name is Joel Burnstead and I'm the Walton County Extension Agent in the area of Ag and Natural Resources. Just wanted to say hello today and invite you to come out and visit our new office on Criswell Road at Criswell Park. We have several programs going on throughout the summer. We're about to get ready to kick off our Master Gardener training program for adults. So if you're an adult and you're interested in gardening and want to learn more, we do have a program that will start September 5th. You can call or stop by our office for more information or fill out an application. We also offer soil and water testing services through our office. So with your lawn or garden, soil testing, we recommend doing it at least on an annual basis. And the cost of that test is $10, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Aside from soil testing, we also offer a variety of water tests through the University of Georgia Water Lab. If you live on a well, the CDC recommends having your well tested on an annual basis. And again, we offer a variety of tests including bacteria, heavy metals, and things of that nature. So we're well equipped to give you more information on that and to have a consult with you if you were interested in those tests. And again, those tests vary according to prices, but we'll be happy to share that information with you. Our 4-H'ers have had a summer full of camps. We have a few more weeks to go and we're wrapping up, but if you have a 5th and 6th grader interested in the 4-H program, we do offer various programs that your child can get involved with. And we would be happy to speak with you on that. We have 3 full-time 4-H staff here at the Walton County office, and you can stop by or give us a call if you or your child would be interested in any of those programs. Thank you.
Extinction is forever. To save America's most iconic and imperiled species from extinction, we must fight for their future. Fight to save the natural lands that wildlife call home. Fight to limit pollution. Fight for smart development. Fight for their future. And fight for ours. For so goes nature, so goes us.
My name's Eddie Metcalf. I enjoy working in my yard. And, I can't do that anymore because I'm missing most of my lung. They did a CAT scan of my kidneys. No more kidney stones, that's the good news, but we found a spot on your lung. That frankly scared the hell out of me. I hadn't smoked in 22 years. How could this happen to me? He said, well, you know about radon gas. Well, I heard about it. He said, well, the second leading cause of cancer in America is radon. 22,000 people a year die from this. I literally left the doctor's office, got a test kit, put it in the house, and our result was 39.8. The upper limit is 4. We got to get this fixed. That was on a Monday, and on Wednesday, our mitigation system was up and running. Well, I think everybody should have their house tested. We'd never known we'd still be living there. I could get another tumor from it. But right now, it's changing my life.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.